I left the bathroom light on. He's mad. Pick you up and throw you at a rock to help me mine them. Hey guys, it's Adam aka Swimming Bird, and welcome to the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on Nintendo Switch. This is part 18, so if you missed any episodes so far, please catch up with the links down in the description. Last time we set out to find our first lost memory, and had some help from Wolflink, who is going to join us again this episode. So I did warp back to Kakariko Village and grabbed a stamina upgrade, but I also took a quick rest at the inn because after we see some story today, we are going to face off with one of the scariest and toughest enemies in the entire game. So every little bit is going to help. Every bonus heart might mean the difference between life and death. So no pressure. We're going to have Wolflink to help us. This is actually my favorite monster to fight in the game, so I've been looking forward to this. As long as we can... Oh man, I just hit my new friend with the lizard loogie. I'm gonna have to take this guy out, as well as all of his buddies, I guess, if we're gonna survive this. But luckily, one strike from an electric thunderblade is gonna be enough to take him out. I gotta lure him in though, or they're just gonna keep spitting all over this place. Come on, get in here. We got bigger fish to fry. Summoning in Wolflink here wouldn't really work because Wolflink can't actually swim in this game, oddly enough. He's kind of odd. He can swim in Twilight Princess, but in this game, for whatever reason, he's not able to swim at all. He'll just teleport back to the nearest, piece of land that he was on last. All right. Yeah, I was gonna sneak by these Lizalfos, but they spit on a Korok, and I could not stand for that. So yeah, Wolflink, I've been thinking about what we're gonna do with that guy, and if you guys want to weigh in the comments, I would appreciate it. My original plan was to scan him and just have him in one episode or maybe two to show you guys how he works, but I don't know, he's really cool to have around. He does not make the game that much easier, honestly, because he only has 3 hearts, so as we progress, he's not really gonna be able to survive too long, but he's awesome, as you can see. So I don't know, let me know in the comments, and maybe he'll be a fixture for the rest of the series if you guys want to see him for longer. So we are heading towards the mountain, and hopefully we'll be able to survive the battle ahead. I'm a little worried. Again, this monster is very intimidating, and we are still rather early on in the game in terms of skills and how much power we have. Wolflink is just going crazy. He was itching for a fight. My other sword out here so I don't waste my Thunderblade when it's not gonna be able to actually electrocute. Get him, buddy. One more hit and we got him. Yeah, all right. He launched that Moblin Spear. So this isn't that strong. I think I'm gonna leave that, but can't forget all these guts and the bow. The better weapons we have, obviously, the easier this is gonna be, but I think we're gonna go through quite a few in our arsenal to actually survive this fight. Let me get rid of my Bokobo, since we got the spiked one. And that bridge there, that broken path, it actually leads around to the waterfall that we were just at, so that's an alternate way to get over there and get to that shrine. I mentioned riding the deer kind of felt like Princess Mononoke, and running with a wolf definitely feels like that, so there's another little nod to Ghibli stuff. Okay, we got, what is that? A big blue Moblin. He's got a shield, so if I can snipe him before he sees me, then we can keep him from using it. But as soon as he knows that I'm here, hey, then he's gonna... He didn't know I was there. Wolflink, you're a great distraction. I got a stealth strike on him. That was awesome. But yeah, as soon as a Moblin knows you're there, any enemy that has a shield, they're gonna try to block your arrows, so not gonna be quite as useful at long range when they see you on the way. Okay, the rain has cleared up. That was a very brief shower. Sometimes between the hourly weather changes, you get a strange little bit of rain and stuff like that. It also depends on where you are. If you're in a certain area, it's more likely gonna rain. And we got a couple of chunks of ore here, but we need to be careful because we are approaching that big bad. But first, here we are. So memories, if you see one of these locations, if you're far away, it won't show you that glowy light. You have to get right up close, so you can't just kind of scan and see them. You have to know where you're going. But when you get close, you can hit recall, and we are going to get a story cutscene one of a handful in this game that shows us what happened 100 years ago, complete with voice acting. And this is number 11 of 12, so we might watch these out of order, of course, because you're going to find them in a different sequence. The middle one is like all the way deep in Hyrule Castle, so we're not going to necessarily see them all in a row, but here we go.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. How'd everything go up there on the mountain?
So you didn't feel anything? No power at all?
I'm sorry, no.
Then let's move on. You've done all you could. Feeling sorry for yourself won't be of any help. After all, it's not like your last shot was up there on Mount Lynel. Anything could finally spark the power to seal Ganon away. We just have to keep looking for that thing.
That's kind of you. Thank you.
If I may, I thought you... Well, I'm not sure how to put this into words. I'm actually quite embarrassed to say it. But I was thinking about what I do when I'm healing. You know, what usually goes through my mind. It helps when I think about...
It's here.
This is it, then.
Are you sure?
Positive.
It's awake. Ganon.
Let's stop wasting time. We're gonna need everything we got to take that thing down. Now, champions, to your divine beasts, show that swirling swine who's boss. Link will need to meet Ganon head-on when we attack. This needs to be a unified assault. Little guy, you get to Hyrule Castle. You can count on us for support, but it's up to you to pound Ganon into oblivion.
Come, we should go. We need to get you someplace safe.
No. I'm not a child anymore. I may not be much use on the battlefield, but there must be something I can do to help.
I left the bathroom light on. He looks like he forgot to do something. But there we go. Our first memory. Now we're going to go back to see Impa pretty soon here. But yeah, we got to meet the champions of the 4 races that pilot the divine beasts, and yeah, lots of story there. I think it's kind of cool to see them out of order, because then you piece together the story little by little. But we will eventually see all of them. I was thinking we would have some more ore up here to mine, but I need to be careful because beyond this gate is a goat. No, is something scary. Hey, Wolflink, you're going to blow our cover. It is something with horns. Wolflink, stay. You stay here. Okay, so let me see if we can spot it before it spots us. It has really good eyesight. It already heard me. I gotta be careful. Ooh, what weapon do we got? Some powerful weapons, but I'm gonna start with my Zora sword. And there it is. Can you see it? Just barely there. That is a new enemy returning. Well, not a new enemy, it's a returning enemy. You know, it's a new enemy we haven't seen, but it returns from the Legend of Zelda, the original game. Let me see if I can sneak a photo of it so that we can track one. Oh, where is it? It's in the wild out there. There it is. That is, you can barely see it, but we'll get up close and personal soon. That is a Lynel. They've returned. They're part horse, part satyr and human, as well as goat horned and stuff. I also discovered, yeah, this is maybe something a lot of people might not know, but when you're doing selfies, not to get too distracted, you can actually hold down the ZL button to target, and you will do 4 different poses that I had no idea were even in here. So before that Lynel discovers us, let's get back to it. Enough messing around. Okay, so I wanted to show, before we get too close, if a Lynel spots you, and they usually will from far away, because they have a pretty good sense of eyesight. Oh, I think he heard the deer. He's actually not discovering me quite yet. He has a really peaceful home. The Lynels know how to pick their house really well, it feels like, and find somewhere that is really nice to hang out. Let's get a picture so we can track him, and then we'll be able to tell if one of these guys is close by. But yeah, man, this is very surprising that he has not spotted me yet. But maybe we can sneak around and sneak up on him. Oh, he's mad. They'll occasionally just roar. Oh, there we go. Okay, so if we're far away, he will actually pull out his Lynel bow, which shoots 3 arrows, and they will be elemental arrows as well. He's kind of sizing me up. I don't think he knows what I'm up to. Okay. He got mad. He's shooting some ice arrows at me, so I gotta be careful. And even if you hide far away from him, those ice arrows will, he'll shoot them up into the air and be able to just, oh no. He'll be able to use a volley on you, so you gotta be careful about that. He's gonna, try to charge me. He has so many attacks. He's using his Lynel sword, and he has his spiked Lynel shield that you can have and use for yourself to do some damage when you parry attacks. There we go, that's what I was going for. Wolflink's getting in there, he's almost dead. He'll teleport away if he does happen to lose all his hearts. Oh, there he goes, Wolflink. It's okay. I'm sure he's getting revenge for all the goats that Wolflink murdered and the one he tried to murder over in his area. But yeah, the Lynel, I kind of figured that Wolflink might not survive that fight. We gotta pick a powerful weapon here. Not the mop, for the flurry rush. Here we go. But yeah, he's so cool. I love the redesign of this guy. Let's see if we can get enough of these to take him down, because he has 2,000 HP, which is 500 more than the Guardian Stalkers. And if we do get in good and hit him with an arrow in the face directly enough, then I can actually stun him, and then we can potentially ride this guy. He is a horse, sort of, after all. It's bizarre, but you can mount a Lynel, and it's one of the best ways to beat him, because it allows you to hit them on their back without using any of your durability. So that is maybe the #1 way to take them out. Okay, he's gonna try to hit me with some flames, and I need to get out of the way. Ooh, jeez. Okay, he does 3 fire bursts, and that's the time when you can potentially hit him in the face if you know what you're doing and can aim well enough. I didn't have so much luck there. Oh, geez, he's going with his arrows. See if we can get him here. I do have a lot of stamina, but he's not facing me. There we go. Okay. Ooh, no, no, no. Oh, jump. Oh, geez. Okay, we're alive. Just barely. Link is like, this axe is so heavy. What are you doing to me, man? Okay, let's have a fish and a mushroom. I do have those hearty truffles that we got, so might be okay. There we go. The axe is so cool. Yeah, look at him, he's so awesome. This is only the red Lynel, remember, and there are other ones. There's blue, white-haired, and or white-maned, and silver as well. I really want to see if we can get on this guy and smack him a little bit before my axe breaks, but we might be able to take him out here before that. I'm gonna run. Okay, let me see if we can get him to do his fire attack one more time. Oh no, he's diving in. Ooh, jeez. He will put his weapons away as well and try to actually, here we go. Ooh, aim true. Yes, we got him. Okay, rush, rush, rush. Oh no, he's dead. Ah, there he goes. That's no, it's a battle axe picture. I was gonna say, if we were zoomed out, I might have gotten a dead Lynel picture. But all right, I thought we were gonna get on, and smack him around, but we'll do that with the next Lynel. We did get his horn. It's exceptionally hard, so hard that most blades cannot scratch it. Throw it into a stew with critters to make elixirs. We also got a ton of ice arrows because he had a bunch of those. And there's the Lynel bow. So it only uses 1 arrow, but it actually shoots 3. Lynel made bow crafted with rough metal, true to the vicious nature of Lynel weaponry. It fires a spread of multiple arrows at once, ideal for taking down quick-moving targets. And we also have the Lynel sword. This Lynel-made sword was designed with smashing in mind rather than slicing. It's on the heavy side compared to what Hylians are used to, but it's very strong. And last but not least, Lynel Shield, a sturdy shield favored by Lynels for its defensive and offensive capabilities. First and foremost a shield, but the bladed edges can deal slashing damage when deflecting. So I'm gonna have to drop one of my other shields here. I think we have the emblazoned one that's not so great. So there we go. Let's check out all the Lynel stuff. And look at that, it's such a huge sword. I'll put my shield on as well. So yeah, we can slice with it, which is really cool. And then of course, we also have the Lynel bow that will probably be pretty useful because just up the road is another mini-boss. The Lynels, I think they're not necessarily considered mini-bosses because they have the normal enemy variety, but they feel like mini-bosses, and they can be the toughest enemies in the game. It's like the Lynels have more HP than some of the normal bosses. It's crazy, but they are optional. Over here, let's get into another... We haven't even had much time to breathe, but we're going to get into another mini-boss battle to finish up the episode. There's a Hinox. So, Hinoxes, we saw the Stall Nox, the other version of them, when they're dead, but this is the living one, and that's another enemy returning. I think it was originally in Link to the Past. If we sneak up to it, I might actually be able to get in and do some stuff without it noticing. So let's try to sneak on over. Now, around its neck, you might be able to spot some weapons and stuff there. And the good way to get up there, unless you want to jump off and like paraglide, is to actually get over and, ooh, look out, because that hand can do damage even when it's sleeping. But if we happen to get over here and get onto his hand before he scratches his belly, I've never actually done this. If we jump onto the hand, there we go. And now when he goes and scratches his belly, we should be able to get up there. I'm gonna switch my clothes back because I have a feeling he's gonna wake up here. And we'll use, yeah, this is about to break. I might as well break it over his one-eyed face. Okay, here we go. We're gonna get lifted up as soon as his tumbly feels a little rumbly. Look at that stubble on his neck. He needs a good shave. He's got a single horn. Oh no, that didn't work. He's awake. Okay, quick. Let's just go into a spin on his legs and hope this, oh no. There's a nice shot of a Lynel, or a Hinox rump. Yeah. Get out of here before he slams us though, because he will do a butt pounce. Let's see if we can hit him in the eye. There we go. All right, that's what you want to do, just like with the Stalnox. We're gonna get in and give him a good stab while he's hurting. And then I gotta get out of here, because this is not a good little island to be on if you're fighting somebody so big. He's smart enough to know when he's about to get shot with an arrow. Ooh, he's mad. He's mad, but you can just walk through there. That's not even, there's nothing to him. It's a little puddle. Yeah, I hit him in the eye and did enough damage where he's gonna defend, so you have to really quickly shoot him in that eye if you actually want to get him. Oh, he's grabbing a tree. This is time to hit him. There we go. Distracted him enough and took him out before he could pick that up. And there we, a couple more hits. Go. Got him. Aha. I keep not doing that fast enough, but he's dead. All right. He actually had a mini-boss health bar, so he's more of an official mini-boss, and each one talks about the location where you find them. We got a toenail, we got some guts, lots of good stuff. He had a pumpkin inside of him, traveler's bow, traveler's spear, lots of, traveler's stuff. He must have eaten a traveler. And we got some more toenails, pumpkin, some apples. I'm just gonna bomb this tree so we can get some more wood. But there we go. The Hinox and the Lynel have been taken down. This is a very dangerous area for sure, because we got so many mini-bosses just hanging out. The sun is setting though, but we are close to getting to Lynel. Grab some fish while we're at it. I'm gonna get this ore, but we are about to head into the Nadris snowfield, which is just outside of Mount Lynel. So once we get this, I'm gonna eat some of those pepper dishes I've been saving up. Whoa! Well, that was definitely worth taking the Hinox out. The most precious gem, the Hylian diamond. There we go. And we also got some topaz. Man, we're getting lots of rare gems here. The higher level Lynels actually do drop those gems as well as those star fragments that I mentioned in the other episode from the meteorites you can find. But you usually if there's a mini boss or something around, there's probably a good reward in it for you. Okay, so I should put on my doublet because we're about to head into a very chilly area where we're not going to be able... Oop, there it goes. I want to actually go back and check for more peppers because we might as well load up on those if we're going to need some more food. But yeah, I did cook enough dishes where I think we're okay. Talk about the weather changing. As soon as we got over to the snowfield, it started to get so chilly. It's raining here, but it's going to be snowing on the other side of this rock formation. There we go. Tons and tons of peppers in case you didn't have enough to fill up on. All right. Now, I think we're okay for now, just kind of going through the normal area here with one level of cold protection. Just having our warm doublet should be good, but that meter is going to keep dipping down, the one on the bottom right next to the map. It'll keep going down as we get deeper and deeper into the cold. And I also really like, the fact that we can collect these items that won't be useful in this area necessarily. The chill shrooms, they'll be more useful when we go to a hot area. So it's like you want to visit the opposite place to get some better stuff. I think I'm gonna, we only need one level of cold protection because we have our doublet. So you can kind of mix and match. But if we didn't want to wear the doublet, if I wanted to wear something with better armor, then I could use that 2-level dish that we made from the sun shrooms. Hey! Oh, Wolflink. Oh, man, it almost made me think forget that Wolflink was defeated. These are normal wolves, but they are not friendly, unfortunately. And they will do like real wolves and actually try to circle around you and take you out. So they're kind of scary. If you do happen to take one of them down, then the other one will run off. So they're not something you can even target because they're kind of just normal animals. But it is nice to have, enemies or things that attack you that are not necessarily all bokoblin and stuff. I feel bad taking a wolf out. It's making me think of poor Wolflink. But at the same time, if we do get rid of one of these guys, then the one around here, the other one won't mess with us. This sword is so weak. Might as well throw it at a wolf. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there goes the other one. And we got some raw gourmet meat, which drops from more rare creatures like wolves and bears and stuff. All right, enough fighting wolves. Let me grab a weapon here. Guess we'll use our Lynel sword because we got all the Lynel stuff on. But yeah, we're gonna head up the mountain. Look how high it goes. This is a pretty treacherous path here, lined with wolves and a bunch of scary enemies. But we'll make our way most of the way up, I think, and then we'll finish up because we got some time here. My goal with a lot of these episodes is to make them about a half hour, so I can get them out to you guys a little quicker than normally. Okay, we got some crazy birds that are nice and white plumage to fit in with the surroundings. They're all chubby like the ones we saw way back on the plateau, making me remember cooking that dish for the old man, which is, also a spicy dish, so keeping an eye. I like having just enough food where you don't really have to worry about the time of how long you have the resistance, but you can always time it out and use just as much as you would need. There we go. We're going to get some more icy. This is the normal way to get white chew jelly if you don't want to dip your normal chew jelly in any water or anything. But I did mention, if you didn't see the one episode on the plateau, it definitely works well to just go there to the one shrine and dip that jelly to get it a little easier. There we go. Roll down here for me. There. Trying to get this stuff with bombs, not so effective. But at the same time, I ran out of my my sledgehammer. There's a bunch of... Oh, jeez. Whoa, okay. What? We're rolling. We got saved by a fairy. I think that's the first time. Man. The fact that we can still break stuff even if we don't have any weapons is convenient, but I do like having a sledgehammer, so I might have to head back to Kakariko Village here and go grab the one at the graveyard. There's also one at the house that you can buy. So there's lots of areas where you can consistently get a sledgehammer if you need one. That bomb rolled down the hill. Trying to make sure we blast that without getting chewed up. No. There we go. Okay. Oh, they're still here. They're just, having their fun hop around. Oh, jeez. No. I wanted to blast that. There we go. I'm just gonna take him out with whatever we got. This'll help. So again, that's another alternative. That's just gonna take him out without them exploding too. That's another alternative to having any cold resistance, is just use a fiery weapon and keep it on your back. I kinda want that rushroom. Spending a little time gathering stuff, because you know, get it while you can, because it'll help and save time later. And I promise we will not fall prey to any more of these choo-choos and their crafty hopping ways. I feel silly to die or get hurt from a choo-choo, because they're also not that tough to avoid, but there we go. Hey, look at that one. That's the King Choo-Choo. It makes me think of Slimes, actually, from Dragon Quest, because they have the normal one, and then they have the king-looking one that's so huge. All right, up the mountain we go. I'm gonna resist collecting every little bit that we can. I don't think we've seen one of these guys yet. Hello. These are little mini... Ooh, jeez. Oh my gosh. Well, we're burning through some fairies here. I was gonna try to hit them with a fire arrow. These are mini taluses. There we are. And you can even pick them up as long as they're not icy and throw them around. Like, speaking of kings, that's like a King Babam in Super Mario 64. You can launch them to break them. That's what I was trying to do, but you don't want to touch anything icy in this area, of course. We got Sapphire for it, so that was worth it. Ooh, I spot you there. Oh no, ooh, man. We are just taking, I told you this area was tough, and we rolled, oh no. Well, if we want an exciting challenge, here we go. We are gonna run out of fairies here pretty soon. We can go back to the fairy fountain and get more, but yeah, the enemies here are a lot tougher than I remembered. We got a Lizal forked boomerang, so that's a tougher variety with more edges. I might use that, actually, so I don't waste my fiery sword, but I gotta be careful here. This is something I might want to actually get my better armor on and then just hold the fire sword, the flame blade, because then, there we go. Now I can be a little tougher. I feel like I'm taking so much damage from this stuff, but at the same time, kind of like fighting the Lynel, that's almost like an indicator that, hey, maybe you shouldn't go here right now. Maybe you should wait till a little later on in your adventures to decide to tackle a scary place like this. So yeah, on one hand, I definitely want to go up here while we're in the area, but yeah, I'm hoping that we don't die horribly and that we make it all the way up. How many fairies do we have left? I should check. 1. Oh no. All right, I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, originally, you know, this is a little shameful to admit, but originally, when I went up here, I did not have any cold resistance food, so I was actually trying to make my way up this entire mountain just by running and healing myself. We got a tail. So my strategy, rather than... It's a little shameful, but rather than actually fight this stuff, I just ran by all of it and made my way all the way up the mountain. And just kept, you know, using... I didn't have any ability to cook in this area because, of course, you know, there's no cooking pots and stuff around here. So I had to make do with what I could. And I want to get out of the way of that bomb a little bit. And I think we got to jump off and then blow it up. Yeah, if we hit B when we're climbing, we just jump. That blue... Yeah, so this is a blue Lizalfos. I didn't actually mention that, but it's a new type of Lizalfos that is quite a bit tougher, as you can see. Let's see, I might use a different weapon here briefly before we get taken out. There we go. This is a good one to use on him. Hey, get over here. It's probably a good time to just, rather than deal with holding the right sword at the right time and whatnot, let's eat that. Now we got level 2 cold resistance, so we're good to go. Getting lots of good stuff. At what cost, though? All right. It's getting really creepy. Ugh. Yeah, listen to this music. Things are a little spooky here towards the top of the mountain, and I'm gonna save the reveal for what is waiting for us at the surface, I think, until we get to the next episode, but we're getting there. We're getting real close. That's for sure. That doesn't work on him. Come here, buddy. I'm gonna hit you with this. Pick you up and throw you at a rock to help me mine them. Will that work? Nope. Worth a shot. Okay, yeah, we're getting really close to the summit. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna end it out here. Grab some much needed ore. I think when we're done with mining this stuff, then we might have enough to actually afford our very expensive house in Hateno, because, yeah, all these luminous stones are worth a lot of money. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Maybe subscribe if you haven't. And I apologize for burning through those fairies, but whatever you gotta do to get up to the top of a deadly mountain. And next time, we will discover what is waiting for us up on the summit. I'll see you then. Goodbye.